Hi there, friends. It's been a hot minute. I know. I'm me, dude. You could also call me Christian. Whichever you like, that's fine. We're all friends here. Today, I'm gonna do a little bit something different. Post commentary, because today I did a couple of Wi-Fi battles. Yeah, I did some Sword and Shield Wi-Fi battles. I dabbled into it a little bit. I don't know. I don't know what made me do it, honestly. I was like, you know what? I haven't done like any Pokemon stuff in a while. So I was like, you know what? Let me just dab into it, record it, and you know, see what I can make of it. I'm gonna do one where it's live commentary, a video about that one, and I'm gonna do one for post commentary. This one's the post commentary. We're gonna release that soon. I don't know when. And then I'm gonna record another video where it's live commentary, and I'm gonna see which one does better. Who knows? Whichever you guys want, you know. There's definitely gonna be more content coming to the channel. I have actually a specific video in mind that is taking me longer to set up, I guess is the best way to call it, you know. Also, there will be, I turned off the in-game music before we started. I turned off the in-game music mostly because Sword and Shield music does not slap for me. I don't know why. It's my personal preference, but there's like 2 or 3 tracks in Sword and Shield that I'm like, that slaps. The others are sleepers for me. So I'm just gonna, you know, edit in music later. Like I have this track, or maybe something like this. Or, you know, if I'm feeling risky and I want the channel deleted. Okay. Yeah, let's get into it. Alright. I don't remember exactly how many I did, but as you can see my team there, for like the split second. We have a Hitmontop Assault Vest, Rotom Wash Choice Scarfed, right? I think it's Scarfed. Milotic Flame Orb because of Marvelous Scales. Trevenant, which is, believe it or not, my second favorite Pokemon, right after its pre-evolution Phantom. Those guys are amazing. With Muscle Band, I was thinking about Choice Band, but since Rotom is already Scarfed, I didn't want to do that. Sandaconda, G-Max Sandaconda, by the way. With Rocky Helmet and Regirock. I always call him Regigigas for whatever reason. Regirock with leftovers. I don't exactly have like the best natures on all of these, or like EV train them yet, or IV train them, but yeah. I just wanted to test the waters. This is actually like my first time diving into this and like Sword and Shield, as you saw probably if I left it in. Like my win and loss ratios, I only fought like 3 matches up until now. So yeah, I'm just like dipping my little toes in there, as you can see. And I think I recorded 4 matches. I don't exactly know how many, but as we're gonna see here, we might struggle a bit, as you know, as we fight our friend. I didn't see the name. As we fight our friend Alexander here. With the Type Null and Raikou, I know Raikou is more especially offensive, and Type Null, I have no idea what it's Eviolite, I'm assuming, right? And he's mostly going for physical attacks, so yeah, it's not exactly ideal with 2 water types out here on Raikou and Milotic. And at this point, the beginning of the recording, my Joy-Cons, they were not responding very well. Yeah, it wasn't doing the bestest. I was like trying to press A so hard and it wasn't coming out. And you're gonna see that like a lot throughout this recording, where it's like I want to choose a certain move or back out and choose another Pokemon where it doesn't work. Yeah, I predict electric attack coming from Raikou, you know, Rotom could be pretty useful for his Pokemon in the back. I don't remember exactly what they were, but I did like have that mindset in there. So I swapped out Sandaconda with Coil. I didn't think any of them had any moves for me, and I took the Protect Thunder, which was pretty good on me. Pat chest, you know? Yeah, and now my Milotic is burned, activating Marvel skills, so my Milotic is a little bit, or a lot more bulky than it was before. My Milotic is going for the Scald on the type Null, so I can get the burn off, and little did I know what the freaking Raikou gets Scald also, doing mad damage to Sandaconda. I had no idea that this dog could just like spit out water. Like, who are you? How can you do that? And then Bucktooth, Sabertooth, Doggo being able to do that, that's crazy. Tried hacking to my Milotic, get stabbed, but it doesn't do much. I don't know what he was trying to go there. I don't know if he was like expecting a switch out of, and I don't even know why Null even has Tri-Attack. He's more of a physical attacker. I don't know if like this guy just got type Null or something, but I don't know. Kind of weird. Yeah, we want rest on the Sandaconda because we were expecting this, the Thunder on the Milotic. Little did I know that Thunder was gonna kill. Like, I had the Marble Scales up, which should have made me a lot more tankier, and I had no idea that I was gonna like two-shot Milotic. If I would have known, I would have swapped into the Regirock in the back. I think I brought Regirock, right? Yeah, type Null going for Iron Head. It doesn't do that much. I think it was Iron Head. And now Sandaconda with Rest, but since Sandaconda has Shed Skin, it's gonna get that. I don't know how that works. Is he shedding his skin that was asleep and now he's awake? Pokemon's weird, okay? But yeah, that's a Shed Skin Sandaconda, which means it'll wake up a lot sooner. At least like 33% chance. And now we have Regirock, which is like pretty tanky out here, going for a big Stone Edge. Pretty much this Raikou is doing mad damage with Scald and Thunder right now, right? It's not choiced anything because it just went Thunder Scald, alternating pretty much, so I don't know how much damage it's doing or why it's doing this much damage, I should say. Type Null is pretty much done for, right? It's already burned, it's not doing that much damage. So, like, Type Null is just there. That's just a Pokemon we need to ignore. The real threat is Raikou, and I honestly don't know what to do with this Raikou. I don't know. This Raikou is scary because it literally kills my whole team, pretty much. Regirock dies, albeit a little bit later than most, doing that much damage, like over half. Sandaconda dying in 2 hits also, and Milotic pretty much getting one-tapped. I went for the Rock Slide Stone Edge, because I think Earthquake would have done enough to Regirock where it pretty much knocks it out of this whole battle, pretty much. And I didn't really want that. I don't know what's in the back. You know, he still has 2 other Pokemon, and Regirock, you know, he at least could eat a couple more hits before he goes down and I have to send in Roto Wash. Usually I run Fan Rotom. I know it's not the best one, it's definitely my favorite one though. As of terms of using it, my favorite design is the Fridge because it's funny, haha. But yeah, usually I go Roto Fan, but I thought like if someone had a rain team, I could definitely use that for Rotom Wash and Milotic. Good combo right there. But yeah, you can see that I'm kind of struggling. And I'm like, my one win condition is if I Dynamax Sandaconda, I think it was, right? Yeah, if I G-Max Sandaconda, go for the Sandblast, and get the Sand Tune, then maybe I stand a chance? Probably not, though. This was like a last-ditch effort. I was in the moment. I didn't have a practice run, right? But yeah, Sandaconda living on 2 is very big. Zamazenta Steel Beam on the Regirock. Regirock is gone. So pretty much it's 2 on 3, and Zamazenta's at half health already. I feel like Sandblast killed Zamazenta though, right? Yeah. Oh, right. He's like a broken form. I don't know what form this is. I haven't played Sword and Shield. So yeah, I thought like G-Max Sandblast on Zamazenta would kill it, and then the Sand Tomb would kill the Raikou. It clearly didn't. These two are still on board, you know? And this is a very tight match. Pretty much what I need is for Sandaconda not to die. So I go Guard, and we go, I don't remember what I think I go Thunder on Raikou. Because I was expecting, I think this is a match with the Corviknight. So I was expecting the Corviknight to be in the background. And I was like, if I Hydro Pump right now, if I Hydro Pump and miss, or even if I hit, then the Cinderace, or the, I just already spoiled it, the Corviknight, I wouldn't kill it in like the 4 Hydro Pumps. Like my luck would pretty much screw me over. But yeah, we max guard it, so we can have one more turn of G-Max with Sandaconda. And so the Sand Tomb can kill Raikou and Zamazenta, which you saw that Raikou is still kind of living right now. It went underground, so yeah, he kind of slipped out. So pretty much what needs to happen is Rotom to survive and Sandaconda not to get hit. If that happens, that's a perfect scenario. We win this fight. Yeah, I sort of forgot I was scarfed in like the 2-second frame. Pretty much what needs to happen is that we need to kill Cinderace this turn. Because if we don't, we might as well have lost. We might as well have lost, honestly. If we don't kill Cinderace fast, Cinderace could easily kill Sandaconda to 2 HP. And now it's Dynamax, which is doing mad damage to Rotom, right? Roto Wash isn't exactly the tankiest. I mean, it could take like 1 hit, but it's not going to take like a million hits. And little did I know that he digged on my Rotom, which has Levitate. So I feel like if he would have digged on Sandaconda, I would have most definitely lost this match. But since he digged Raikou on Sandaconda, Rotom doesn't take any damage from that. And Sandaconda is still alive, so he goes G-Max Sandblast, Cinderace is gone. Raikou is still Stand Tuned. And as you can see here, goodbye Cinderace. And good old Raikou is struggling to stay alive. Smilulator, we won that clean. That was such a clean battle. I saw the win condition, I was like, we gotta double up on this Cinderace, or else we might as well have lost. And yeah, we be living somehow. I have no idea how that worked. Alright, next battle, it's yeah, we got a little bit of big hitters over here. We got a I can't talk today, Jesus. We got a Toxapex Kyogre, utilize the rain a bit. Toxapex is really tanky, of course, and Drizzle, Water Spout, Kyogre, whether it be Specs, whether it be Mystic Water even. That Kyogre is scary. And, of course, Rotom could be pretty good here, you know, in the rain, with Choice Scarf also. Thunder is doing mad damage, probably not going to kill, though. There's, of course, the Xerneas and the, Charizard where you have to look over. Of course, Charizard, G-Max Charizard, Air Slash, boosting speed is very good, but maybe with Drizzle, he's not going to be as good. We'll find out right now with Nando Keto. Our good friend Nando Keto. I have that interesting name. And he's still got the basic clothes on. The day 1 clothes, am I right? Alright, here's Shiny Xerneas and Shiny Toxapex. Kind of showing off a bit, aren't you? Now, I'll be honest, I have no idea what Xerneas does. All I know is that it geomancies, and then... That's all I know. It geomancies, and it makes some tanky. I do know what Toxapex does, which is not what this guy does. Which we'll see in a second. And this is, I think, my controller freaking out and not wanting to press A. So, like I said, I have no idea what Xerneas does. So I'm like, it's probably just gonna outspeed me, right? So I might as well give it Choice Scarps, and if he uses Geomancy, then it's just stuck using Geomancy, right? It has Power Herb, which I had no idea what it does. I don't really use Power Herb. I use White Herb Crustal sometimes, and White Herb Skill Link Cloister, because those are fun sometimes to use. But yeah, I don't know what Xerneas does at all. And now it's super speedy. Probably not gonna get outsped by anything anymore. And it's stuck in for Rock Slide, which I did not expect at all, honestly. I do know that Toxapex is kind of big and annoying. Kind of like a big tank. And as you'll see here, this guy likes Rock Slide, and I flinch a lot. First turn, Trevenant's flinched, right? Second turn, Rotom flinches. And you're gonna see a lot, that's not gonna be the last flinch. We're gonna get flinched a lot by the Xerneas, and I do not learn my lesson at all. And with this Toxapex, I don't know what the Toxapex is doing. It's got Peck, and it's got Poison Sting. Huh? Did he just get this Toxapex? I don't know when, but, you know? And of course, Earthquake doesn't affect Rotom, which is pretty good because of Levitate. Yeah, we get Rock Slided again, and it's doing decent damage, surprisingly enough. Thunder misses, and then I get flinched on Trevenant again, which is absolutely insane. I don't know why this is happening to me. I have literally the worst luck in this match. I mean, yes, I could play around this, don't get me wrong, but it's absolutely insane how many times Xerneas gets flinched. I don't get it. Or Xerneas gets the flinch on my Mons. Going Rock Slide again, hits both of them. Hopefully Trevenant gets a big Earthquake. Yeah, Rotom is still needed. Like, he could still, he's needed for the Kyogre, potentially in the back. So I'm like, alright, we're gonna save Rotom. Trevenant is pretty much gone, right? So we go into Regirock, forgetting that Trevenant is using Earthquake right now with Muscle Band. So this is gonna do a good chunk of damage to Regirock, which I totally forgot. Like, the moment I click send Pokemon out, I remember Trevenant was using Earthquake, and I was like, okay, well, I wish Regirock had Protect. That's all I could say. Also, I should say, like, with this team comp, I was debating on... Well, before Regirock, I wanted Registeel on the team, because Steel is absolutely a lot more tankier than Rock. Well, it's not tankier, but it has more versatility. Especially with Toxic. And when building this team, I learned that Toxic isn't a TM in this game, which is absolutely insane, and I was pretty sad that I couldn't use Registeel because Toxic was like pretty big for his kit. You know, you just Toxic stall the enemy. And sadly, you know, Registeel wasn't used pretty much. That's what I'm trying to get at. But more on this match. Yeah, I was like, ooh, Xerneas missed a big Rock Slide on my Trevenant. I'm about to sap all this health from the Kyogre. No. That's not what happens. What happens is... It's so sad, dude. I was like, oh, he missed the Rock Slide on Trevenant. Let's go sap all that health. And then Kyogre uses Water Spouts and kills both of them. Such a sad time, dude. Such a sad time. I was so sad after that, dude. It was insane. Yeah, this is the point where I was like, what the hell does Power Herb does? Does it help me at all? No. No, it doesn't. It's for moves like Solar Beam, or I think Geomancy uses to charge. I don't know. I never use Xerneas. It's pretty much for charging moves, which is could be pretty good. You can see I'm going for the Sandblast tactic again, and the Thunder on the Kyogre, especially since it's raining, so 100% accuracy. Why the hell not? Might as well utilize the big damage move, right? The thing is, I'm not Scarfed anymore, which is pretty big because now I'm probably slower than both Xerneas, which is still Rock Sliding for whatever reason. Yo, Rotom is so low health, good thing it didn't hit the Rock Slide, am I right? And then Water Spout, which in the water does mad damage, and both of them die. Like I said, these aren't EV trained, so I don't expect them to live at least one waterfall, or one Water Spout. Water Spout got like amazing base power, it's absolutely insane. But good on Nanda, he utilized the choice scarf that I gave Xerneas. It's so sad that I got flinched like every other turn though. So sad. Alright, match number 3? I think this is 3. I haven't been really counting. Match 3 against Sikui. Yeah, I actually played a Sun team yesterday. This was one of the few matches I played before I started recording the video. I played a Sun team with Groudon, Venusaur, Charizard, and I forgot the 4th one. But yeah, I played a Sun team and I got my butt rocked. And mostly it's because of my 2 water types. Like I said, I don't know much about the competitive scene. I know Trevenant isn't really used that much, even though I really love Trevenant. I know Rotom is used a lot. Milotic is used a fair amount. I know Registeel used to be used a heck of a lot. I don't know anymore, like Gen 8. And Hitmontop sometimes being used, I don't know. I just liked Hitmontop and I wanted to use him for like something, you know? The soft best Hitmontop, you know? Okay, Sikui. Yeah, I'm assuming a Sun team is coming up. Groudon, Venusaur, Charizard, don't know the 4th one. And yeah, I'm prepared for this. I brought Trevenant. Oh no, I brought Milotic Rotom. I think Trevenant and Sandaconda is in that. But yeah, we could go Ice Beam, we could go Hydro Pump, we could do a lot of stuff here. Yeah, we go Ice Beam on the Venu. Or yeah, we go Protect because we want to see what the Venu has, right? And then we Trick on Groudon because Groudon is super slow. So even with Choice Scarf, he's not going to do much. And I'm expecting like a Swords Dance or something. I'm not exactly sure. I'm expecting like a stat boosting move, you know? But little do I know that he has weakness policy and not leftovers, which is what I was expecting. So now Groudon is stuck in the Precipal Blades. I don't know how to say it. Or what is it? The Rocks is basic signature move. And yeah, he's stuck in it with Choice Scarf. And Groudon's pretty slow, so I'm not expecting him to outspeed anyone on my team. Maybe Sandaconda, maybe not. But yeah, we want Rotom out of here. We're gonna save him for later. Milotic is burned, so it's gonna eat up a lot more hits. Even if like Venusaur goes for a Petal Blizzard, I'm expecting him to, you know, I'm expecting Milotic to tank it up a little bit. But the biggest thing that I sort of forgot, I was like, oh, you're going G-Max Venusaur, aren't you? Because that's what happened to me before. No. Yeah, they did Dynamax Groudon. Fun. I mean, it's like defenses were already buffed thanks to weakness policy. I don't see how much worse this could get, so So sad. Yeah. So he... The funny thing is, looking back on this, I don't know how this happened to me. Like, I didn't think I was getting rocked this hard, honestly. I was like, oh, Rotom could outspeed the Venusaur and get a Volt Switch off. And, yeah, I forgot about Chlorophyll, which boosted his Venusaur speed. And I forgot that Venusaur isn't as slow as I think it is. So, yeah. Venusaur going super fast and rocking me. And now I have a rock type and a grass. Why did I bring Regirock? Hang on. Pause. Why did I bring Regirock? Okay. I could have done anything else. I have no idea why. I guess Charizard, but that's dumb. I don't know why I brought Regirock at all. Yeah, and the Groudon is he got the buffs. So, I don't see me getting out of this one. Oh, right, I forfeited. Yeah, I wasn't having it. I lost. Yeah, good games. Good games. Here's your shake. Honestly, he deserved it. He destroyed me right there. Alright, yeah, okay. This is definitely the final match. I do remember this pretty cleanly. Because a lot good happens that I do, and a lot of stuff really, some stuff I do was kind of lame. AKA it cost me the match. And, you know, looking back on this, I was like, ah. But, yeah. We're bringing in Hitmontop. Hitmontop didn't get a lot of love, you know? This is literally the first battle Hitmontop's been in this whole freaking video, so... Yeah, might as well bring him along. Rotom is pretty good. Also, Trevenant. Trevenant does good against Kyogre, Tapu Fini, and, what's its name? Cradily. Thank you. I was like, what's your name? That's Cradily. Yeah, and then we got Rotom in the back, which also does pretty good in the rain, which I thought was gonna happen to Kyogre up front. So, yeah, Rotom Wash is gonna get its redemption. Its payback against the Kyogres that struck him down last time, but, yeah. And then Sandaconda, of course, the OG, the classic. Sandaconda is pretty goated, especially with its, G-Max. Sandtomb is really good. It does, residual damage, and it traps them in the battlefield, so, you know, you don't get to leave. Right now, Hitmontop is like, what do I do with you? I got a tree that dies to the bird, and I got a snake that gets absolutely bodied by the whale. So, you know, Hitmontop is here for the ride. Might as well try to Stone Edge the Talonflame, but it goes for Protect, and then a double Protect. Kyogre and Talonflame both go for it, which I wasn't expecting. I didn't think Talonflame ran Protect at all, so that was fun to know, you know. I do know Kyogre does get Protect sometimes to you know, fish out what moves each mon have. But yeah, I might as well go for it again. You know, I might as well go for the dumb strats, you know. You don't expect me to click the same moves again, do ya? Yeah, Tailwind, making them go first, of course, and their speed go up. Talonflame is gone, though. Yeah, he wiped out his own Talonflame, so... You know, point to me, let's go. But, with the rain and probably, I'm assuming Mystic Water, doing mad damage. And the Paralysis is really good right now. We go for, Big Stone Edge. Paralysis is absolutely amazing. Now he's paralyzed, cut his speed in half, pretty much. And, Kyogre is not outspeeding anyone. Then I see Cradily. Cradily usually Toxic Spikes, or Toxic in general. So I'm like, you know, I think I'll leave you for now. Like, I have a Trevenant in the background that could do pretty good damage to you. And, Sandaconda could be pretty good also. So yeah, right now, I'm like, Rotom, come back. You can do a lot more later. You know, of course I have the 100% Thunder also. But I'm like, you know what, come back here, because what I thought was gonna happen is that, oh, him on top could easily kill Kyogre with Mach Punch, it's not that hard. And then this guy does Dynamax Cradily? I was like, huh? D-Max Cradily. I didn't expect that. I really didn't. This was the first time I seen it. So I'm like, what is my reaction to that? Him on top goes Mach Punch on the Kyogre. You better not do anything funny type of situation. And then Overgrow on the Trevenant spot, which was pretty good on my part, you know. That would have definitely equaled a death for Rotom. But little did I know that, you know. Little did I know that this guy was going for a Dynamax Overgrow. I really don't know why he Dynamaxed the Cradily. Who does he have in the background again? Okay, I guess out of all the Pokemon, this one made sense to Dynamax. Maybe Kyogre. But out of the four, and the one that he he absolutely murdered in the background, yeah, I guess Cradily does make the most sense. Yeah, and I'm like, Mach Punch is gonna do dummy damage, forgetting how bulky that this Cradily is. And I'm kind of scared of the Zacian right now, because Zacian could do mad damage to G-Max and Anaconda. So I'm like, alright. Zacian is kind of scary. And hopefully this isn't Hitmontop. Or hopefully this isn't Trevenant. And then Trevenant gets absolutely destroyed right now. Yeah, that's not that good. And when I saw Hitmontop's damage, I was like, uh-oh. Hitmontop's damage is, it's not doing much for us, guys. Yeah, Hitmontop's damage is, it's very bad. I'm gonna struggle right now. So at this point, I'm like, Hitmontop has one more Mach Punch in him. And Rotom is, Rotom's not gonna do much, is he? So I decided to go out Rotom anyways. Because right now, what we need is for this dog to go out. This dog is a very big problem because it got a move that does extra damage to Dynamax Pokemon. And that's not what we need right now. Because we need G-Max Anaconda as quickly as possible. We need G-Max Anaconda to come out when Cradily's Dynamax runs out. And when Zacian is out. Because when Zacian is a big problem for any Dynamax Pokemon. It really is. It does dummy damage, and it's very scary. So, I think that was a Zacian attack. I have no idea what it was. I didn't read it. Zacian takes out Hitmontop. And then Rockfall comes on Rotom, killing it. It's not looking good for us, yo. It's not looking good for us. So Sandstorm is out, buffs rock-type defenses if I'm not wrong. And Grassy Terrain is kind of screwing with us, because Grassy Terrain is healing them up a little bit. It's not going good. So all we have left is Sandaconda against Zacian and Cradily. How do we win this? The dog is still here. Cradily doesn't have Dynamax anymore. So I'm like, alright, Gigantamax Sandblast on the dog, right? We have to get the doggo out of here so he doesn't absolutely destroy us with his signature move that does dumb damage on my Sandaconda, right? And plus with this, I'm doing residual damage with the Sandtomb. I'm doing good damage to the Sandtomb to the point where Grassy Terrain's effects are negated, pretty much, right? It pretty much cancels out each other, Sandtomb and Grassy Terrain heal. So the dog is out, he's gone. He missed his Play Rough, which could have done a lot of damage to me, and pretty much won him the game right there. So now it's just 46 HP Sandaconda with low Spadef against Cradily, which is very scary. So he heals up and then Sand Tomb hits him. And that pretty much undoes his healing that he's getting from Grassy Terrain. So I'm like, my one win condition is if I stall out Grassy Terrain, hope that Sand Tomb does enough damage to the point where my next Sandblast destroys him. So this is my one win condition. If Grassy Terrain ends this turn, I could win. But it doesn't. He heals, Sand Tomb hits him, and I'm like, alright, it's all or nothing now. I gotta go for the stab. And it ends this turn. Literally this turn. I need it to end the last turn. I go for Sandblast. He's probably going for Energy Ball. I'm like, this has to be enough damage, or else I'm done. I lose this match. And then the Energy Ball hits. Sandaconda's gone day. This was my one opportunity. I lost 3 battles out of the 4. How? How does this happen? Might I remind you? Might I remind you that if Grassy Terrain would have ended, the Sand Tomb damage would have been enough to probably win that fight. Let that sink in for a second. But good games on him, honestly. He played well. And I'm proud of how I played right there. That was pretty good. So good games. I'll shake on that. Shake on that. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. And yeah. That's gonna be it for today. It was pretty fun. Yeah. And like I said, this is gonna be the post-commentary one. There's gonna be a live commentary coming soon. I don't know. And I'm also working on other stuff in the background. So, if you like it, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. And, I'm out of here.